Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back. We have our September reading wrap-up. Recap.
Let's just start.
Start again. Let's go recap. I think recap's nice.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our... I don't know.
Maybe I'll do it today.
All right. Brain is bright.
Take 3. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Blonde and Brunette Book Club. Today, we're going to do our September reading recap.
Woo!
Yay.
We did it. Third time lucky.
Yeah. Took us a while to get here.
Took us a while.
It's fun.
Admittedly, very quiet month for me. Like,
I felt
shockingly.
the same. I just felt hesitant to pick up my Kindle sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the content I was reading.
I don't know either. I feel like it's this elongated slump that I have been in.
Struggling for a while.
I've been struggling for a while, but this month was like struggle street. Like I have four currently reading books like on the go.
Actually insane to me. Like that is.
But it's not that I'm jumping between books. I'm not like reading one, reading another, reading one, reading another. I like completely stop and move to the next thing. But I have 4.
But how do you like then remember? Like when you eventually revisit? Like do you start it again?
No. I kind of reread the like last couple of pages, but I feel like I have pretty good recall. I like to think I have good recall.
Okay.
So I can kind of like, oh yeah, I remember.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But I do have 3 currently on the go and an audiobook. So, and I only read 3 this month. So we're going really great.
I actually checked back and I've read 7, which is
You're going, yeah, I think this is also a really quiet month.
But I felt like I didn't really read that much. I feel like I had pretty consistent little breaks between books. Like I feel like I just go from one thing to another.
Yeah.
And I felt like there was a couple days where I just wasn't reading anything, and then like
I don't think I had a day where I didn't read. It was just more of like the difference whether I read 2 pages or 200.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that being said, the books that I did read, they were good. Like I was reading the good shit. So
do you know what I was thinking
quality
actually?
Over quantity.
When I finish a book and I jump onto my Goodreads to like review it, I go, I don't know, am I such like I think I'm definitely like a easy reviewer. Like your book's kind of safe with me. I'll hype you up.
Yeah.
Like I'm easy to please.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a massive critic. But I think I've just come to the conclusion I actually just read good books.
I also think so. I feel like I have learnt over the last maybe 2 years what I like.
Yeah.
So when I see a book or I see it's going viral on TikTok or I'm seeing people talk about it, I feel like I can go with pretty good, like a lot of confidence go, that's not a book that I'm going to enjoy, therefore I'm not going to pick it up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel like whenever I do like these rating recaps, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've given everything like pretty much around a 4-star, but I can't help I have good taste.
And that being said, there's always a sneak that comes in. There's always one that comes in and I go, ooh, 2 stars.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to start? Because you've got more than me.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe we'll do a couple of yours and then I'll finally jump in and I'll go, ooh, I've read a book.
Well, not to dim down the mood, I started the month with releasing 10.
Everyone, just a moment of silence. Just a quick...
Yeah.
I don't
know.
Because I was pretty clear when I very first read that book. I was like, I can't give it a rating. There's literally like not a world that exists where I could realistically give it a rating.
I don't think you can rate the book by its contents.
No.
Yeah, that feels like that's someone's story and it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
It's very sad and it feels wrong to be like, I didn't like the plot of this book because it's someone's story.
Yeah.
Right? Even though it's fictional, whatever, like it's just, I don't think this book is there for pleasure. It's there for a reason for you to understand Lizzie and hopefully we'll get a book of, you know, happy
Lizzie.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I did rate it. No, I didn't. I just said I don't know what to say about this one. It's not my favourite in the bot series at all, and it probably is at the bottom.
Okay.
For the pure fact that I probably disassociated from most of this book because I was
fair.
like, yep, cool, awesome, next page.
Yeah.
Wicked. Fuck you, Mark. What? I just lost control of
Gang signs.
I just lost control of my fingers. Yeah.
I feel the same. So I read it back when it first came out, and I read it twice, like back to back. So I don't know what I was thinking. I was on holiday, so I was like,
that's not a holiday read
I
either.
wasn't. Yeah, well, I was vibing. I was loving it. But I did a review on my TikTok, and I said the very exact same thing, where I was like, if I give this book a rating based on how well it's written, because if we're talking about quality of writing, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Like, it is genuinely a very well executed book. However, if I give it a 5 star, then I have to acknowledge the fact that I have gotten enjoyment out of reading this really horrible, traumatic story that is somebody's reality, which I don't feel good doing.
No.
So that's where I was like, I cannot give it a rating. I really liked it because I feel like I connected quite heavily with Liz and Hugh.
Okay.
So I have it quite high up on my Boys a Torn ranking, but I see people giving it lower rankings, and I go, I totally understand, because it is a really difficult story, and you either connect with it or you don't.
I just felt like, going into it, I knew it was going to be bad. I didn't realise how bad, which was just an error on my behalf. I really shouldn't have underestimated Chloe Walsh. Like, you... Anyway, and then, I feel like I just got to a point with reading it where I was just, like, numb to it. And I was like, you'd find out, you know, something even worse happened, and I was like, oh, of course. You know, like, I just became really numb to it and was just like, I just need to finish this book.
I totally understand as well. And I think, like, I read it from a very different lens, where I kind of work in the space where I see a lot of stories that are like Lizzie's, and that's very common. So that's, like, my norm. So I read it and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, like, it's just another kid's story. But then there are also people who have lower sensitivity to that, or higher sensitivity to that kind of content. So, yeah.
I just think it's what, like, you can maybe relate to it more because that's the space you work in. Whereas, like, the book that kind of triggered me the most was actually Shannon's book, because that's something I could, like, somewhat relate to. Yeah. So for me, if I can relate to it, it's more of like a...
Yeah, it's going to hurt harder.
Whereas, like, even though this was so fucked up and I'm so glad I couldn't relate to it, I was able to just kind of like, oh, no.
Yeah, and kind of distance yourself a little bit from it.
Switch off.
Yeah. I'm glad you read it, though, because I still think that it's such an important part of their story, and Chloe Walsh has confirmed that the next book will be Liz and Hugh's.
Which I'm excited for. I'm like,
really
I
excited.
need to see you guys be happy. Like, I really need to see it.
And I need to see the timeline after releasing 10 from their point of view, because she said in that, so she went on a podcast, I don't remember what it's called, but she went on a podcast and she basically talked all about the series. But part of what she said was that, like, the only reliable narrator in the entire series, I think, is Huey. Like, he's the only, like, completely neutral narrator. Yeah. Everyone else has got bias. Everyone else is, like, seeing it through their lens. So I'm very, very excited to see a lot of, like, the binding, keeping, redeeming, and then taming timeline through Liz and Hugh's point of view.
It'd be really cool.
She also said it was really important that you reread the bridge scene, which, Chloe Walsh, I hate you.
I
never want to think about. I've read it 3 times already, and I don't need to read it again.
That's not happening.
Not happening. But I am very excited, because I do think that their story is going to fill so many gaps, and
Vibes.
Sad start to the month. Moving on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe I'll jump in here, because I read another book that you've read, so we can talk a little bit about it. I finished Pucking Strong. Pucking Strong. So I kind of read it on the tail end of last month, kind of into this month.
Yeah, I think you were, like, maybe halfway through it.
Yeah, when we did our last
recap.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh,
I did land on a 4-star.
Okay.
It's not my favorite in the series. My biggest issue with the book was that the whole adopting the child storyline felt like it was the only storyline that was carried, and I know that was a big part of it. However, the way that I viewed it, there was so much potential to unpack, like, Teddy's family relationship and the dynamic with his sisters and his mum, his experiences as a black queer man in this kind of very professional space, and also, like, Henrik's past. It felt like a lot of those things were just kind of brushed to the side to really prioritize the storyline with Carolina. With that being said, it was very well done. I really did like it. It was a very, very beautiful story, and I felt like the way that I wrote it in my review was like, I didn't feel like I was watching these characters become parents, but rather fight for parenthood.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I wanted to see a little bit more of them, like, building themselves up and then, like becoming this, like, family unit rather than just, like, we need to adopt her and we need, like, I don't know. I just felt like that plot line was the only plot line that got a bit of airtime. The rest of them kind of fell to the side, but I felt like if all of them kind of moved in synchrony, the whole thing would have felt a little bit more fleshed out and bigger. And I really loved all of the little, like, side characters that came in, and I love seeing all my favorites come in. I just don't think that it was my favorite in the series. But with that being said, I still land on a 4 out of 5. Bless you.
So sorry.
So yeah, I did really love it. I felt like there was a lot of hockey action. There was a lot of, like, the self-discovery and the self-love and all those things. But
yeah,
I didn't feel like it was as fleshed out as some of the other books have been. But I did really love it.
I back that.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
My next read for the month was I'm
scared for you.
I needed a palate cleanser.
Oh, okay.
After
Right.
releasing 10. So
yeah,
I was
fair.
like, who can I rely on to give me, like, you know, a really slutty romance with, like, a pretty basic plot. Which Sadie Kincaid always does it for me. If you haven't read The Perfect Fit, please do. Read the trigger warnings first. But
Gorge.
that was such a fucking vibe. It was crazy, but I liked it. So yeah, I read Broken, which is the first book in the Manhattan Ruthless series. So yeah, I landed on a 3-star. Not great, not bad. Just vibes. It scratched an itch for me. But yes, what are my notes? Her smart never disappoints, and the story was actually really good in this one. I feel like it had a decent substance to it rather than it just being a sex fest. If I am being so brutally honest right now, I couldn't even tell you what the plot was. That has gone in my brain and straight out the other side. But apparently it was good.
Allegedly. According to sources, it was good, and I did enjoy it.
Could have done with that all of the baby girls from Teddy. She had a gay best friend called Teddy and called her baby. Like, we get you're gay, you don't need to call her baby girl every 10 seconds.
I feel like baby girl's a bit intimate.
It was...
but
it was trying too hard to be, like, cool.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no.
It's not giving.
And then there was a bit of a pregnancy trope, which makes me, like, moan and groan. Yeah.
Gorge.
Anyway.
Next one of the month?
Next one was Wild Card for me.
So,
okay.
Babe, I've read 3 books.
Yeah. Awesome. So Wild Card was our September book club read.
Both of us gave it 5 stars. Go and watch the video. It's chaos and a half.
It is a chaotic video. It's really funny.
But we both enjoyed it. We both really enjoyed it.
So
and
great.
A nice wrap up to the Rose Hill series. So no complaints there.
Yeah. Side note, actually, my cousin just read the Rose Hill series. And I was like, oh, what were your ratings? And we rated everything, like, the same, like, in terms of, like, what was favorite book, which I thought was, like, so random.
Interesting.
So, Hayley, watching.
My only other friend who's read... Well, actually, no, I've got a few friends who've read this. The LC Silver Universe, but one of them, Shay, she read Chestnut Springs a couple months ago. She was on the test me and she was just like, babe, what the fuck have you done to me? I cannot put these books down. Anyway, she moved on to Rose Hill. But she puts Cade as her number 4 book boyfriend out of the Chestnut Springs series. I have to find the comment. She commented on my TikTok. I made a video about it where I ranked my Chestnut Springs men. And she commented on it. And she said, Theo number 1, Jasper number 2, Rhett number 3, Cade number 4, Bo number 5.
See, if you just
And
switched Cade and Jasper, that's a perfect
And she was like,
ranking.
I will die on this hill. And I said, the hill you're on is wrong. Love you, Shay.
Yeah.
Miss you. Okay, next book.
Okay, my next...
Because I've only got one more to talk about.
Oh my gosh. My next book was The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose.
I know that you've been wanting to read this.
Yeah.
I'm very curious your thoughts.
Honestly, it was good. It was good. I gave it a 3.5.
Okay.
Maybe between a 3 and a 3.5.
Okay.
It was really good. It was, pretty easy to read, fast paced. Basically, little synopsis. She's a hotshot, like, defense attorney. Her husband's mistress gets murdered. He's kind of the main suspect, and she defends him, which is go for you, girl. Like, I wouldn't be defending my husband.
Yeah.
But sure.
Wild.
Anyway, yeah, it was good. I was trying really hard. Like, I was making all these little annotations in my Kindle. I was like, I will get the plot twist before the plot twist gets me. Because I am always so naive in a thriller.
Yeah.
Like, I've got no idea what's going on.
Yeah, just too long for the ride.
Like, every time at the end, I'm like, what? Like, never saw this coming. So I was like, I am going to figure this shit out. I did not figure this shit out. I was so bamboozled at the end. And it honestly felt a little disappointing.
Okay.
And I don't know if that was because I was just so off. So I think that maybe definitely, like, you know, had a little bit to do with it. But I don't know. I just think it shouldn't have been the person that it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely have got it on my TBR. It's there.
Yeah, I really love to see your opinion on the ending. And if anyone's watched it, like, please talk to me about it, because I was reading the comments and a lot of people in the reviews, a lot of people did seem to agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, can you read that?
Okay, I'll do that.
I'd like to discuss further.
Okay, cool.
All right, do you want to do yours?
It's my last book. I mean, I do have another one I feel like I can talk about. But the next book that I finished was maybe one of the most exciting books that I've been able to read, because I got an arc of Freeing the Wild by Paisley Hope.
That's so good. 4th
book in the Silver Pines Ranch series. Nearly said Rose Hill for a second there. It's not coming out until November. I was given an arc from NetGalley and Penguin Random House, so thank you so much. Insane. Like, genuinely, I sat on my couch and I got the email and I went, ah!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you rang me.
Yeah, and Kyle, my fiance, was like, what the fuck? Why did you... And I was like, you don't get it?
Yeah.
You don't get it? I just got given an arc for probably one of my most exciting books of the year, because I really, really love this series.
You do?
I gave Riding the High a 5-star. I gave Training the Heart, I think, a 4, and Holding On, it's like a 3.75 or something like that.
Yeah.
So... Freeing the Wild's the 4th book. It's Hayden and Cassie's book. So Hayden works as a ranch hand underneath Wade, who was in Training the Heart.
Yeah.
And then Cassie is like the sister of Ivy, who was also in Training the Heart.
Ah.
Sister of Ivy. She's a little pop star girly.
True.
She comes to town. They have like a little raunchy one night stand kind of vibe.
Hey.
She then leaves town, writes a song about it, goes crazy viral. And then months and months later, there's like a big accident in one of her shows. She's really traumatized from it, and then gets sent back to Silver Pines Ranch to basically like have a little bit of R&R back with her family, because her mum's there recovering from her addiction, da-da-da-da-da. It's very good. I just felt like it was a lot weaker than the last 2 books in particular. I felt like where we started off and we were setting it up really, really quickly, it was really engaging. I feel like I flew through the first portion of the book, and then it really slowed down. It really felt like the only thing carrying it along was the fact that she was trying to heal. Hayden also has like a really tense relationship with his dad, and I wish there was like... It was just a really interesting like reflection of each other, and it gave them a really good anchor point to relate to each other. However, I did feel at times it felt like a little bit trauma bondy, where they're like bonding over their trauma.
Yeah.
It just felt a little bit anticlimactic, honestly, and it just felt like the chemistry was then missing. Like, their very first night together was like steamy and hot, and I was like, oh my god, I can see why you guys are obsessed with each other. And then it just really wore off, and it just felt like there was no real plot after that. It was just a lot of conversation and a lot of movement, but not a lot of actual things happening and like substance going on. The whole idea that their romance came from like this song that she wrote and about this like one night stand that they had, it just felt really unrealistic and unfinished. And then it was just this like traumatizing show that she went through. Like all of it just felt like really, really strange. There was, in my opinion, a way better storyline that could have been followed. She's got quite a toxic relationship with her management team, and I was like, that probably would have been a way stronger storyline to unpack, is like her negative relationship with Fame and her team, and how that can kind of resemble a like negative parental relationship, maybe something like that. But overall, really enjoyed it. Was really fun. I had a really, really good time. I just didn't feel like it was as strong as the last 2 books in the series. However, I'm really excited for the last book because it is a firefighter.
Yes.
And I think...
We love firefighters.
He's like I think he works at the bar. as well, and he's like a firefighter on the side, and then there's a girl named Olivia, can't remember what her character was.
No!
Yeah.
Firefighter and the girls.
Yes.
Guys.
It's written for you, babe.
Is the MMT called Charlie?
No, his name's Archer.
No, his name's Charlie.
Asher, sorry, I lied. You can
Change
just make
it.
a Charlie.
Yeah.
You can make a Charlie.
Oh my god. Yes!
Yes, yep. So that's the last book,
Great.
but really good, gave it 3.75. Like, really strong book. I just probably would put it, like, towards the bottom of my ranking so far.
Fair
But
enough.
I had a great time.
Awesome.
Cool. It's me done, guys.
Alright, see ya.
See you later, I'm out.
My next book is a bit of a wild one.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, true. I came across this book, like, honestly, at least a year ago. And it's been on my TBR. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. And then, again, I was just feeling a little bit slumpy, and I was like, I just need something, like,
I'm
bit wild
really
and
scared
fresh. Anyway, so I downloaded Sovereign. It's a dark cowboy romance.
Can I look what the cover is?
You can.
Oh, I have seen that one.
Yeah, so basically, my only comment on this book is a definition of was it good or was I ovulating? I was ovulating, but upon further reflection, like 2 weeks later, I actually kind of back it. Like, it is wild. Like,
Okay.
it's a very...
Can I get a synopsis?
Yeah.
Can I get a little breakdown?
very dom sub relationship. MMC is super morally grey. Like, I'm talking, sees her, was like, I want her, so like just next day goes and murders her husband so that
those kind of cowboys. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'm
no,
sat. I'm locked in. Yeah.
It's a journey. Yeah, basically he's her only lifeline. She's left with absolutely nothing, so he kind of is like, you know, her saving grace. But, you know, it's that very much like she didn't really get a choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I learnt a lot.
Okay, maybe I need to read it.
It was giving praise by Sarah Kate, however you say that.
Yeah.
But like on
But
steroids. And yeah, pretty much. Yeehaw, dark as hell.
Damn.
And
Okay.
yeah, like on a different level.
Cool. I'll read it then.
Honestly, I reckon you'd really like it.
I probably would.
He's filthy, and
Delish.
I kept reading, and I was like, this is so wild. Like, why am I like into this right now? Like, I don't like. Okay, wait. Let me just preface. Couldn't be me, but I'm like, yes.
Good for you, girl.
You
Good
get
for
it.
you, babe.
Yeah, maybe in another life.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know what I would rate it. I think probably a 3.5.
Cool.
Star.
Okay.
Like, it was actually, for what it was a good time.
Cool.
Like, I would back it.
That's all that That's really all that matters. You had fun.
Then I was like, what should I read next? Followed it on with the novella called Redbird, which is her nickname that he gives her. So that was, just a novella of like a bit of an extended epilogue. I think it was like maybe 8 years down the track. So they had some children. And yeah, anyway, but yeah, that was also good. I think for what it was, I was a little bit disappointed just with like how wild and like spicy the original book was.
Yeah.
I felt like it could have maybe
been spicier?
Yeah, I think. And I also don't like children, so I was just kind of like, meh. So give that like a 3.
Cool.
3 star. And
Cool.
then my last read of the month really like blew me out of the park was Breaking Point.
Yes, I'm 60% through it, so no spoilers for the ending.
No
I am
spoilers.
gonna finish it.
You will cry. I was so blown away by this book. It was so good. Like, I feel like you get to a point in your reading journey where you're like, how many hockey romances can I read that are like just truly going to be different? And this genuinely was different.
Wow.
And it was so good. I feel like it was so kind of far. Like, I feel like it's more a contemporary romance.
Yes.
It was great.
Yeah, I started reading it. I don't know what was going on. I do know exactly what was going on. I was running out of time to read Wild Card before we did our book club video. So I was like, I need to put it on pause. And I was like, I will come back to it. And then I started reading Freeing the Wild as well. So I was like, I will absolutely circle back to it. I'm 60% through it. So I will, the moment I finish the book that I'm reading now, we'll jump back into it. But I'm really glad you enjoyed it because that gives me faith towards the end. Because I was feeling, because of the point that I'm at in the book, I was feeling a little bit like, okay, it's not moving quick enough for me.
Okay. I read it in 2 days. I didn't feel that way at all.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
I really just was like...
I'm in a slump though. I'm completely biased. I'm completely biased because I'm in a slump, so everything's just taking me forever. But makes me excited to finish it.
Yeah, I think when you revisit it, you'll really enjoy.
Yeah, cool. Well, it's definitely next up on my list because I'm currently 82% through Bourbon and Lies by Victoria Wilder. I'm loving it. I really, really am enjoying it. Like, eating that shit up.
It's currently the 27th of September.
So we're a bit early.
So, yeah, I am like 80% through Tourist Season as well by Bryn Weaver, which was like really on my like most excited for this month. So I will put that rating on our Instagram. Like, we'll add that as well to our September recap.
But, yeah, it's been a bit of a weird month for both of us. Like, I've got like, I'm 60% through Breaking Point. I'm 82% through this. I'm like 20-something% through Tourist Season. Like,
I don't know.
I'm just all over the place at the moment. But I have been smashing through. Like, I reckon
it's a pretty easy read.
I could have probably finished it this morning. I just...
I know. If I really committed yesterday, I definitely could have finished Tourist Season, but I could have finished it. I didn't. I will finish it obviously before September is over, but for the sake of this video, that is everything that we've read this month.
Yeah.
And we'll circle back to those next month's reading recap. Yeah.
Shit month. I have to say, like, I've read good books.
Good books, but
not enough of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not enough of them, but all the books that I've read have been good. And I've really enjoyed them.
I don't have any regrets this month.
No, neither do I.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Well, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.